Welcome to the South Ops Fire Weather Webcast for Thursday, June 11th. I'm your host, Kristen Stewart. Now that high pressure from the eastern Pacific has established dominance over the west coast, the marine layer is remaining on the shallow side. An eddy circulation has once again allowed for low clouds to extend into much of the coastal plains south of Point Conception, though the easterly flow is pulling clouds away from some areas, such as the Ventura coast. These clouds will clear nicely in the next couple hours, and there will be abundant sunshine with very warm temperatures this afternoon. A few more degrees of warming are expected across the region today, mainly away from the coastal areas. Highs will be at least 10 to 15 degrees above average, with 90s common across the valleys, except 100 to 103 in the San Joaquin Valley, 70s and 80s closer to the coast, and at least 110 for the low desert. With little change in the overall weather pattern, temperatures will remain mostly steady heading into early next week. The marine layer will remain on the shallow side as we move towards next week, with low clouds and fog limited to the coastal plains at best. Humidity will remain quite low away from the marine influence, with minimums as low as 8 to 20% across the interior, lowest across the deserts. Lower humidities will also expand into the inland coastal plains, preventing much in the way of any marine relief for the coastal populations. With high pressure in control, dry weather is expected to prevail for the rest of this week and into the beginning of next week. However, there is now better confidence in the potential for an early season monsoon surge to bring some shower and thunderstorm activity to the southeastern portion of the state. The best chance for activity will be on Friday, where slow-moving scattered showers and thunderstorms are likely across the deserts as well as the southern and eastern mountains. Due to the weak steering flow aloft, the moisture surge may not be able to drift farther north, but there could be isolated activity as far north as the Sierra. However, the amount of instability in the atmosphere is not entirely favorable, so activity will not be overly widespread and likely more anchored to terrain. There is also a chance that there may be no storms at all, and that the moisture surge will just lead to an increase in high cloud cover. More isolated activity may continue over the weekend, but the moisture feed at that point will be less potent, and the bulk of it will likely shift eastward into the desert southwest. Luckily, the high-pressure area currently in control will not have its grip on us for an extended period of time. It is expected to weaken a little the latter portion of next week. That will lead to gradual cooling region-wide, though it will still remain seasonably warm. Humidity may also begin to slowly rise, but dry conditions will continue to prevail. The very warm and dry conditions will lead to significant decreases in live and dead fuel moistures, especially away from the coastal plains. This will lead to a gradual increase in the large fire threat, despite the lack of significant winds. We should expect to continue seeing steady initial attack activity through the period, with a daily chance for a new large fire on any well-aligned starts. There will also be an increased risk of lightning ignitions if thunderstorms were to develop Friday through the weekend for the mountains and deserts. At this time, it appears that activity will not be overly widespread, and there will be enough moisture to mitigate fire spread concerns for most areas. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Our next webcast will be on Friday, June 12th. Have a fantastic day.